Do you feel drained, tangled in a web of emotions, or lost in the unseen bonds of attachment? Let the timeless wisdom of Stoicism guide you toward a path of inner freedom and clarity. Emotional detachment isn't about becoming indifferent. It's a profound journey of uncovering the strength that resides within us all. As Seneca wisely said, "The brave man is free." Have the courage to release the ties that hold you back, allowing your soul to soar and discover genuine peace. In this video, we'll explore 10 Stoic principles that act as guiding lights, helping you navigate the emotional storms of life, restore balance, and refocus on what truly matters. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius and Seneca will inspire resilience, giving you the tools to face challenges with unwavering strength. Don't let your emotions rule over you. Learn to master your mind and unlock the freedom that lies within. Join us as we delve into these 10 transformative lessons today, and you'll see that happiness isn't out of reach. It's already within your heart. If this video resonates with you, click subscribe to become part of our community and discover more life-changing insights. We'd love to hear your perspective. Leave a comment below or simply type, "Emotional freedom starts now." Let's begin this journey of emotional empowerment together. Number 1. Unlock the power of emotional detachment. Have you ever felt like your heart is a fragile kite tossed uncontrollably in the stormy winds of emotions? Have you realized how much control others have over your happiness and inner peace? If so, it's time to discover the transformative power of emotional detachment. Emotional detachment isn't about becoming cold or indifferent. Instead, it's a path to freeing yourself from the dysfunctional tendencies that make you a puppet to the external world's fluctuations. It's about mastering your emotions so your joy and peace are no longer dependent on external factors or people. As Epictetus wisely said, we suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgment about them. Emotional detachment shifts how you perceive the world and your relationships. By letting go of unhealthy attachments, you regain the ability to choose your reactions and reclaim control over your life. Picture your life as a garden. If you fixate on a single flower, the fear of it wilting consumes you. But if you embrace the beauty of the entire garden, you'll find joy in every moment, whether under sunshine or rain. Emotional detachment broadens your perspective, helping you appreciate the richness of life rather than being fixated on one fleeting element. Don't let your emotions control you like a marionette. Take the courageous step toward emotional freedom, empowering yourself to live with purpose and peace. Detachment isn't selfish, it's a gift you give yourself. By stepping out of the emotional whirlwind caused by others, you gain clarity, energy, and the space to focus on what truly matters. Imagine driving a car but letting someone else steer. They could take you down unwanted paths or even cause harm. When you take the wheel, you're in control, free to explore new roads, enjoy the journey, and reach your destination your way. Emotional detachment is like taking back that wheel, putting you in charge of your life's direction. Consider a relationship that leaves you feeling hurt or undervalued. Clinging to it only prolongs the pain and damages your self-esteem. Detachment helps you view the situation clearly, enabling you to recognize your worth, and make the right decision to protect yourself. Or think about working in a toxic environment where criticism and negativity abound. If you let those words affect you, your motivation and confidence suffer. Emotional detachment allows you to focus on your work without being swayed by negativity, letting you thrive and prove your value. While the journey of detachment isn't easy, it's profoundly rewarding. Letting go of unhealthy emotional ties opens the door to genuine freedom and peace. It helps you live a life of purpose, focus on what matters most, and achieve your true potential. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Time is a river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by, and another takes its place." Embrace the flow of life, detach from what you cannot control, and find strength in the freedom of your own mind and heart. Number 2. Embracing the transience of life. Picture yourself in an autumn forest, surrounded by leaves changing from vibrant greens to fiery oranges and deep reds. Each leaf drifts gently to the ground, a poignant reminder of life cycles and the impermanence of all things. This natural transition offers a powerful metaphor for our lives and relationships. In Stoic philosophy, impermanence is a core truth. Marcus Aurelius, one of Stoicism's greatest thinkers, reflected deeply on the fleeting nature of existence. He recognized that everything, joy, sorrow, success, and relationships, is temporary. This understanding teaches us to cherish the present without clinging too tightly. By acknowledging that all things eventually pass, we can approach life's changes and losses with greater composure. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "Think often on how swiftly all things pass away and are gone." By embracing this perspective, we can lead calmer, more resilient lives. When we accept the impermanence of everything, we free ourselves from the suffering that comes with clinging to what inevitably changes. The falling leaves of autumn remind us that even the most breathtaking moments and experiences are transient. By embracing this reality, we can appreciate life's beauty as it unfolds, let go of what no longer serves us, and find peace in the natural flow of change. Impermanence is not just a philosophical concept. It's a practical tool for living a more meaningful life. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "Time is a river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by, and another takes its place, and this too will be swept away." Take, for example, a cherished relationship, whether it's a friendship, a romance, or a family bond. When such a relationship ends, the pain of loss can be overwhelming. But through the Stoic lens, you realize that relationships, like seasons, have their own cycles. Some enter our lives briefly, like autumn leaves, leaving behind memories and lessons. Instead of dwelling on what's gone, cherish the moments you shared and remain open to new connections, experiences, and opportunities. By accepting the transient nature of all things, you can release the grip of the past and let go of anxieties about the future, allowing you to fully savor the present. The same perspective applies to your career. Successes and setbacks alike are but moments in the larger journey of life. Success should not make you complacent, nor failure dishearten you. Both are fleeting. Learn from them and keep moving forward. Life's impermanence is inevitable. When we embrace this truth, we can live more peacefully and with deeper purpose. Change, loss, and failure no longer hold the same fear. Instead, we learn to treasure each moment, live fully in the present, and look ahead with hope and optimism. Number 3, focus on what you can control. Imagine navigating a small boat across a vast and unpredictable ocean. You cannot control the strength of the wind or the height of the waves, but you can adjust your sails and steer your rudder to guide the boat through the storm. This is the heart of Stoic philosophy. Focus on what lies within your control and release what does not. Life, much like the ocean, is filled with uncertainty and challenges. We cannot dictate the actions of others or prevent unexpected events. However, as Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Our true power lies in how we respond to life's uncertainties. By managing our thoughts, attitudes, and actions, we can face even the fiercest storms with clarity and composure. Regardless of external chaos, we hold the ability to steer our course toward inner peace and fulfillment. Stoicism doesn't ask us to avoid or deny life's hardships. Instead, it teaches us to accept what we cannot control and concentrate on what we can. This mindset empowers us to overcome adversity and discover tranquility amid life's turbulence. The philosophy of Stoicism isn't a theoretical framework. It's a practical approach to life. Consider these examples. Facing illness. While we cannot dictate the progression of a serious illness, we can control our mindset. Choosing hope, seeking support from loved ones and professionals, and cherishing each moment transforms despair into strength. Confronting injustice. Though we can't single-handedly reform society, we can control our actions. Speaking up for fairness, working for change, and contributing in meaningful ways shifts frustration into empowerment. Everyday frustrations, even in minor inconveniences like being stuck in traffic, Stoicism can provide peace. Instead of succumbing to anger, we can listen to music, reflect, or simply observe our surroundings to make the best of the situation. When we focus on what we can influence, we reduce unnecessary stress and open ourselves to new possibilities. By freeing ourselves from the pull of negativity, we gain energy and creativity to pursue our aspirations. As Marcus Aurelius famously said, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Obstacles can become opportunities when we shift our perspective. Stoicism reminds us that happiness isn't a destination, but a journey. By focusing on what is within our control, we forge a path to true contentment, resilience, and meaning. Number 4, don't let your ego take control of your life. Have you ever wondered why the pure, unfiltered joy of childhood seems to slip away as we grow older? Why do feelings of insecurity, anxiety, and unhappiness persist even when we achieve our desires? The answer often lies in the grip of our ego. The ego, like an unwelcome intruder, sneaks into our minds, planting seeds of greed, jealousy, and fear. It convinces us to cling to relationships, possessions, and achievements as if they were our lifelines. But in reality, these attachments only entangle us deeper in emotional turmoil and suffering. Imagine a beautiful flower in bloom. When you admire it with genuine appreciation, its beauty fills your heart, but the moment you try to grasp and hold it tightly, you crush its delicate petals, and the flower begins to wither. Love works the same way. Loving someone without attachment allows them to grow and flourish. Trying to control or possess them suffocates the relationship, extinguishing the love. Stoic philosophy reminds us that happiness doesn't come from owning or controlling, but from achieving inner freedom and peace. When we release the ego's grip on our lives, we uncover a boundless source of joy within. As Seneca wisely said, "He who is brave is free." Have the courage to shed the ego's chains and allow your spirit to soar freely. For instance, a mother may deeply love her child. Yet, if her love is clouded by attachment, she might constantly worry, micromanage, and control her child's every move. This stifling love can become a burden for both. However, by learning to let go, she can create a nurturing environment where her child can grow, explore, and thrive. Similarly, in your career, letting the ego dominate can lead to stress and exhaustion. Constantly striving to prove yourself or comparing your success to others only drains your energy. By releasing these ego-driven impulses and focusing on doing your best, you can find genuine satisfaction and joy in your work. Our true essence is rooted in love, not ego. Don't let the ego obscure your natural ability to love freely and unconditionally. Detachment from emotional dependencies allows your heart to open, spreading love and positivity to everyone around you. Attachment is the ego's game, a pursuit that leads to dependency and fear, not fulfillment. The ego thrives on possession and validation, leaving happiness fragile and conditional. True love, in contrast, is selfless and unconditional. It means appreciating people for who they truly are, not seeking to control or own them. If we pause and reflect on our desires and relationships through this lens, we'll see the unnecessary weight the ego places on our lives. Happiness doesn't lie in satisfying the endless demands of the ego, but in letting go and reconnecting with our innate capacity for love. Take, for example, a man who has achieved great professional success and social status, yet feels hollow inside. Consumed by the need to maintain his image and reputation, he hides his vulnerabilities and lives in constant fear of judgment. When he learns to let go of his ego, embrace authenticity, and accept himself fully, he discovers true fulfillment and purpose. Now, imagine living a life driven by love instead of ego, a life where you're not desperately clinging to outcomes, possessions, or titles. In this life, success and failure, gain and loss no longer define your happiness. Instead, you find joy in each moment, every relationship, and all of life's experiences. When you live from love, you trust in life's abundance. You understand that what is meant for you will come naturally. This isn't blind optimism, but a deep confidence in your worth and abilities. By loving and respecting yourself, you can walk your path authentically without needing external validation or proving yourself to others. Number 5, dedicate time to self-reflection. Self-reflection, a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, is a powerful tool for personal growth and self-awareness. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, emphasized that regularly evaluating our thoughts and actions enables us to live in harmony with our values and pursue a virtuous life. Self-reflection isn't about blaming or punishing yourself. Instead, it's an honest and objective practice of looking inward, like gazing into a mirror to see both your strengths and areas for improvement. This clarity allows you to recognize mistakes, learn from them, and strive for continuous self-betterment. There are many ways to engage in self-reflection, from journaling and meditating to simply taking quiet moments to ponder your experiences. The method you choose doesn't matter, as long as it helps you connect with your inner self and truly hear your own thoughts. For example, you might spend a few minutes before bed journaling about the day, what happened, how you felt, and what lessons you can take away. Alternatively, meditation can help you focus on your breath and observe your thoughts without judgment, fostering clarity and calmness. The goal of self-reflection isn't to dwell on the past, but to learn from it and move forward with purpose. By gaining a deeper understanding of yourself, you can make wiser choices, live more meaningfully, and cultivate lasting inner peace. Self-reflection isn't limited to analyzing past actions. It's also a vital tool for shaping the future. By clarifying your values and goals, you can make decisions aligned with your true self. This alignment helps you resist fleeting temptations and external pressures, empowering you to confidently walk your chosen path. For instance, a young person overwhelmed by career options can reflect on their passions, interests, and skills, ultimately choosing a path that aligns with their true aspirations. Similarly, someone facing challenges in a relationship can use self-reflection to better understand their needs and expectations, guiding them toward improvement or resolution. Self-reflection also helps us confront fears and insecurities. By understanding their roots, we can develop strategies to overcome them and live more confidently. For example, someone afraid of failure might realize through reflection that failure isn't an end, but a valuable learning experience. This understanding can help them take risks and embrace new opportunities with courage. In essence, self-reflection is an indispensable practice for understanding yourself, staying true to your values, and finding peace within. Make it a daily habit to look inward, listen to your thoughts, and strive for growth. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Let self-reflection guide you on your journey of self-discovery and personal fulfillment. Number 6, cultivating personal virtue. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a roadmap to a more peaceful and fulfilling life by encouraging us to harness the power of personal virtue and the practice of negative visualization. Rather than seeking satisfaction from external sources like accolades, recognition, or material wealth, Stoicism teaches us to turn inward and develop virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These core values form the foundation of a life filled with purpose, and contentment. By focusing on cultivating these virtues, you not only build emotional resilience, but also empower yourself to take control of your happiness. This shift frees you from the endless cycle of worry, anxiety, and reliance on others. Instead, you gain a sense of peace and stability that remains steadfast, regardless of the world's ups and downs. Picture a life where your self-worth and joy come from within, from your integrity and the moral principles you hold dear. This Stoic ideal transforms personal virtue into the cornerstone of a calm mind and a truly meaningful existence. Developing virtue doesn't just stabilize your emotions, it reshapes how you view and respond to the world. When guided by wisdom and justice, your actions inspire trust and respect. This fosters deeper relationships and enables you to live a life of genuine purpose. For instance, consider how a Stoic handles unjust criticism. Instead of reacting with anger or resentment, they remain composed, evaluate the situation objectively, and respond with patience and wisdom. Similarly, when facing failure, a Stoic reframes it as a learning opportunity, using it to grow and persist on their chosen path. At work, a Stoic resists the trap of competition and comparison. They prioritize self-improvement, approach their duties with dedication, and treat colleagues with fairness and respect. This mindset not only enhances personal growth, but also contributes to a harmonious workplace environment. By aligning your life with Stoic principles, you cultivate inner peace and radiate positive values to those around you, helping to create a better, more compassionate society. Personal virtue becomes both the anchor for your own happiness and a beacon of inspiration for others. Number 7. Change your perspective. Transform your emotions. Building on the foundation of cultivating personal virtue, we now turn to a powerful Stoic principle: reframing your perspective. This approach involves altering how you interpret relationships and their roles in your life, paving the way for emotional detachment and greater peace of mind. Reframing your perspective doesn't mean denying reality or altering facts. Instead, it's about shifting how you perceive and interpret those facts. Think of it as viewing a painting from different angles. Each new vantage point reveals hidden details and untapped beauty. Similarly, by changing your perspective on a relationship, you gain deeper insight into its true nature and impact, both positive and negative. For instance, a troubled relationship may leave you feeling overwhelmed, as though your happiness hinges entirely on its success. But by reframing your perspective, you can see that this relationship is just one aspect of your multifaceted life. Joy and meaning can also come from your work, hobbies, family, friends, or new experiences you've yet to explore. Recognizing that a relationship isn't everything frees you from overdependence. You can assess its value more objectively and make wiser decisions for yourself. This doesn't mean abandoning the relationship. It means engaging with it in a healthier, more balanced way, free from the grip of negative emotions. Shifting your perspective doesn't just alleviate painful emotions. It also unlocks opportunities for personal growth and self-discovery. Letting go of rigid beliefs allows you to see the world with renewed curiosity and excitement. Stoicism teaches that emotional suffering often stems not from events themselves, but from our beliefs about those events. By challenging and transforming those beliefs, we can reduce their emotional toll. For example, if you view a falling out with a friend as a catastrophe, it will feel catastrophic. But if you see it as part of life's natural ebb and flow, it becomes far easier to manage. This shift frees you from unnecessary anguish and strengthens your ability to face challenges with grace. Consider this scenario. You've worked tirelessly on a project, investing your heart and soul, but it ultimately fails. Initially, you might feel devastated, blaming yourself and equating the failure with your self-worth. However, reframing your perspective allows you to see the failure as a learning opportunity. By analyzing what went wrong, identifying areas for improvement, and applying those lessons in the future, you transform the failure into a stepping stone for growth and resilience. A romantic breakup offers another example. Believing that losing your partner means losing your chance at happiness can lead to profound grief. However, by reframing your perspective, you might view the breakup as an opportunity to rediscover yourself, strengthen other relationships, and prepare for a connection with someone better suited to you. By challenging and reshaping your beliefs about events and relationships, you gain control over your emotional responses. Setbacks can become opportunities, challenges can feel like adventures, and losses can represent fresh beginnings. This perspective shift doesn't just free you from unnecessary suffering, it empowers you to live a more resilient and fulfilling life. Number 8. Letting go of what you can't control. Stoic philosophy, with its timeless wisdom, offers a profound key to true peace and happiness, learning to practice indifference toward things beyond our control. Life is an unpredictable journey, filled with unexpected twists and turns. Many events are beyond our influence, such as natural forces, the actions of others, or unforeseen circumstances. Clinging to these uncontrollable factors only invites frustration and suffering. Practicing indifference doesn't mean becoming uncaring or disengaged from the world. Instead, it's about shielding our inner selves from negative external influences, allowing us to focus on what truly matters and adds value to our lives. Take, for example, a farmer who loses a harvest to drought. While he can't change the weather, he can choose to accept the reality, learn from the experience, and explore strategies for the next planting season. Similarly, a business person may face a failed deal due to a partner's decision. While they can't control the partner's choice, they can analyze what went wrong, refine their strategy, and seek new opportunities. This mindset of indifference not only helps us navigate challenges, but also enhances our ability to enjoy life's pleasures. By freeing ourselves from anxieties about the future and regrets about the past, we can immerse ourselves in the present, appreciate what we have, and live with greater purpose. Imagine walking through a forest. You can pause to admire a blooming flower, listen to the chirping birds, or feel the gentle breeze on your face. But if you're consumed by fears of getting lost or encountering danger, you'll miss the serene beauty of the forest entirely. In the same way, if we constantly worry about things we can't control, we'll overlook the precious moments and opportunities life offers. By letting go of those worries and focusing on what we can influence, we allow ourselves to fully enjoy the journey. Letting go of what you can't control is not an easy practice, but it's a skill that can be developed with time and effort. Once mastered, it brings unparalleled peace and freedom to the soul. It enables us to live a richer, more meaningful life, filled with joy and fulfillment. Number 9. Embracing the present, the key to emotional freedom and living fully. Through its timeless wisdom, Stoic philosophy imparts a profound principle for life, focusing on the present. This practice not only enriches our daily experiences, but also becomes a powerful tool for achieving emotional detachment, especially in relationships weighed down by past grievances or future uncertainties. When we dwell on the past, we often find ourselves entangled in regret, resentment, or sorrow. For instance, someone might repeatedly replay past mistakes, lost opportunities, or harsh words spoken to loved ones. These memories linger like shadows, preventing them from fully experiencing the beauty of the present. Likewise, worrying about the future creates unnecessary fear and anxiety. A person might stress over an upcoming exam, securing a good job, or the uncertainty of a relationship. These fears drain mental energy and diminish the ability to appreciate the good moments unfolding now. Focusing on the present doesn't mean dismissing the past or ignoring the future. It means acknowledging them without letting them control you. The past is beyond change. The future is yet to unfold, and only the present moment truly exists. By embracing each moment, every breath, and every feeling as they come, we can unlock a richer, more fulfilling life. For example, when you're enjoying a meal, immerse yourself in the flavors, the warmth of the atmosphere, and the joy of being with loved ones. Let go of thoughts about work or unresolved worries. Or when talking to a friend, listen wholeheartedly. Notice their expressions and appreciate the connection you share. Avoid letting past arguments or future concerns cloud your interaction. Imagine savoring a cup of hot tea. Instead of letting your thoughts drift to tomorrow's tasks or lingering anxieties, focus on the tea's aroma, the gentle bitterness on your tongue, and the warmth spreading through your body. Or consider a walk in the park. Tune into the bird song, the rustling leaves, and the sunlight touching your skin. These simple acts ground you in the present and invite a sense of peace. When you learn to fully inhabit the present, you'll uncover a vibrant and dynamic world around you. You'll realize that happiness isn't some distant goal, but a journey made meaningful by embracing each precious moment. Free from the chains of past regrets and future fears, you'll have the clarity to forge your own path, nurture healthy relationships, and craft a life of purpose and fulfillment. Number 10. Visualizing the worst-case scenario. Negative visualization, a distinctive Stoic practice, is a powerful technique for cultivating emotional detachment and inner resilience. Rather than indulging in fantasies of an ideal life, it encourages us to confront the reality that life is unpredictable and filled with challenges. This method isn't about embracing pessimism or cynicism. Instead, it's a way to mentally prepare for potential difficulties, losses, or failures. By imagining worst-case scenarios, we can lessen the shock if they occur and face them with calmness and clarity. This mental preparation allows us to find solutions and tackle challenges with greater confidence. Think of preparing for a long trip. You wouldn't pack only for perfect conditions. You'd also prepare for unexpected detours, car troubles, or adverse weather. In the same way, negative visualization equips us to handle life's storms so we can remain steadfast when they come. For instance, if you're anxious about a job interview, envision the worst-case outcomes, stumbling over your words, forgetting your responses, or making mistakes. By rehearsing these possibilities in your mind, you can reduce anxiety and focus on performing at your best. Similarly, in a romantic relationship, consider the possibility that it might one day end. This doesn't mean you want it to happen, but it helps you mentally prepare to accept such an outcome if it occurs. This way, instead of being completely shattered, you can acknowledge the pain and begin to heal, understanding it as a natural part of life. Negative visualization is not always easy, but it is a valuable tool for developing inner strength and composure. When we face our fears head-on, they lose their power over us, allowing us to live with greater freedom and happiness. Thank you for embarking on this journey with us as we explored 10 Stoic principles for achieving emotional detachment. We hope these ideas have provided valuable insights into understanding your emotions, managing them effectively, and cultivating inner peace. Keep in mind that emotional detachment is neither a quick nor an easy process. It requires consistent effort and dedication. However, if you are committed to creating a freer and happier life, these Stoic principles can serve as steadfast guides along your path. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more enriching content. We'd also love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share your perspective on this topic. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next videos.